Not bad.
Boy, but they have to play 14 years.
And another one hit past the mound this time, and Beatty's there to grab it. So 2 ground ball outs for Peterson to start the day.
To have to live up to that kind of dough.
It reminds me when we had Tom Seaver in the booth here, and you looked at all
like that. Yes.
Anthony Santander takes a fastball for a strike. 8% of the vote when he was voted into the Hall of Fame. Another ground ball for Peterson. Lindor takes care of Santander. 3 up and 3 down. That slide was brought to you. Right arm a little banged up. He's got a bruise, but he came through the base hit late in the game last night. His dad was a huge Florida State fan. Bowden went to a Lindor, hit a home run against Francis in September in Toronto.
I'd have to say I was listening to that broadcast, and that was great to a home run.
I got to make a confession, Ron. Well, we'll see the home run. That was a big one right there, and no doubt.
That's part of the magic of TV, Keith. Popped up shallow left. It's going to slice away and go foul down toward.
By the way, Seaver did lose 205 games, but he won.
And Lindor smokes one into right field for a base hit.
Oh, he.
Well,
Get on top of his high ball out of the strike zone. I have not seen Lindor, and that is good hitting.
2 for 8 in this. A home run against Lindor hit a home run against Francis. Curveball for a strike.
Opening up a little bit early.
Thanks.
When he's hitting the ball to left center with authority.
Right now, time that the Mets face Soto, that they seem to be able to get him out. He hits a ground ball, could be 2. The shortstop, Bichette in the middle, turns the 5-6.
More familiar. I mean, the shortstop just never had 6-3 on your scorecard.
So 2 out. Heroics on opening day at Citi Field.
Oh, excuse me.
You okay?
Sprain, I get it.
You get what?
Respiratory. Hey, great. I'm out.
What would 1-2 coming, and it hits Alonso.
Back on point here. The Blue Jays Central Field. Go ahead, guys. Thank you. And that was with Cleveland.
I think they're checking to see if Alonso was hit or not.
7 in this series. And he fouls back a first pitch fastball.
I do have that 2:39 a.m. in the morning ping on my text. That was
not contagious.
I would love to say I am not, but
Nimmo pops it up and Bichette reels it in, and Ronnie and I are going to get our games against the team with whom he came to the big leagues.
He's been having difficult weather, extremely cold weather. It's advantage pitcher when it's cold. But Ron, would you agree?
Their top 3 in the order are guys that they expect to do big start. Tap to the left side, ranging wide is Vientos, and makes the
strike zone. Peterson has really come into his own after that surgery.
He was extraordinary last year once he came back in June. Alejandro Kirk takes a fastball game of the Brewers series, and they got the win in the deciding game against the Phils.
Living up to a #1 pick for the Mets.
Kirk is 0 for 8 in this series. Well, we talked about it, but it seems as though the light has gone on.
We're upstairs.
I mean, all but one of those pitches was a ball that turned into a strikeout.
2-1, 3-1.
Hit the other way, and a base hit for Kirk, his first hit in the series. So Alejandro Kirk becomes the first Toronto.
And he got ahead in the count, and he swung at 2 bad pitches. He swung on a bad slider.
So with the bases loaded, there's Ernie Clement, the third baseman, and he takes a changeup to set. On the balls and strikes today.
He's the modern version of Frank Pulley.
Yeah, except Frank. Peterson behind on Clement, 3-0. And he misses with it. That'll bring up Davis Schneider. Schneider hit a home run in his first big league at bat over the Green Monster at Fenway.
Wow.
Prove-it year for Schneider. Changeup misses down. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Very interesting stand.
Peterson sticking. Well, yeah. But, you know, Cal Jr. played for Cal's batter. 2-2 to Schneider. Tops that one foul. So, David in the facility where he does some VUK on it. It had belonged to the longtime Phillies coach, John, to his manager. 3-2 coming. Lifted foul off the right out of play.
He didn't belong anywhere.
Draft pick. A kid from Jersey, South Jersey. And 0 for 8 so far. And that slider in for a call, strike 3. So 2 out and he played 3 for 7 to start the season. And that slider bends in second. Clement at first with 2 down. And Heineman takes a strike, 2-1. Former Dodger and Marlin manager. Pulled down to third, and Vientos handles it, bobbles it, picks it up, gets the 4th. Another Dodger pitcher hurt. The Braves and Marlins, by the way, race.
I'll tell you that.
Well, Mother Nature apparently has intervened.
Well, how about the Braves? My goodness, see a horrendous start.
Jesse Winker had a huge night last night with a double and 2 triples, and we checking the fact that he had 2 triples in the postseason last year. I laid on more wheels than he gets credit for. Gets jammed here and pops one up in front of home plate. Guerrero coming in to call and gets there in time to grab it.
And he's coming in full. I'll get out of the way. You got it. You want it. Donnie Baseball.
Here's Mark Vientos. Snapped an 0 for 17 stretch with a base hit last night, but for 3 for 31 overall. And Francis didn't get a call on a pitch that looked like it was.
Don't shake your head, Doug. It was a strike.
Is Doug Innings trying to work against?
Ooh, a double shake off.
And Vientos hooks the curve into left field for a base hit.
And you come to the ballpark, and Mark has been struggling. He's been showing his frustration, and bat at bat. Here I go again.
So here's Brett Beatty, 1 for 4. This has already given up more hits in this game than he did the entire outing the last time in August. And from that point on, he had 4.
He pitched
really well. Got a chance to start for the first time last year. And there's a throw in the deal where Toronto acquired him for, and he's turned out to be a gem. Doesn't throw hard, but he's got a clue.
Wonder if it helped hitters.
And he comes inside to get Beatty for the second.
That's where they wanted it.
And he takes a fastball for a strike.
Also, there's some that have a 2-strike approach, but more do not.
It's more of a mental challenge.
He had a couple of pitches last night. You're really supposed to be thinking about is that
Siri is just 1 for 14 to start the season, but drew a couple of walks last night. And he goes down swinging. 3rd inning. Miles Straw leads off for the Blue Jays. He's the last straw.
You'll always be leery of a push bunt by Straw because of his speed.
Oh, nice.
He shoots one foul just outside the line, 1-2. Love in Cleveland just hasn't hit enough to play every day. And yesterday they said back spasms. Off the foot of Peterson and into no man's land, and Straw has himself a base hit. Came right off